Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. I'm tired, as usual. And yesterday we got into the area, so we're going to continue. And I didn't do this yesterday because I thought the wait time would be too much. And then I realised, oh, I could have gone with a party of NPCs. Though I still don't think I would have had time because it probably takes longer than a normal party to clear with NPCs. But I think I'm going to do these with NPCs as much as I can, because sometimes you get lines of dialogue in there, like we found out with when we had Alfino, Isael and Destinian in the party of NPCs. So let's go and do that. Okay, so looks like we get 2 just normal NPCs, but then only Estinian, which makes sense because he said that he would go in there and fight with us. Okay. Well, hi. Cool. Apparently I'm an excellent pilot. I just can't do evasive maneuvers. And the area just reminds me of Dragon's Area in Final Fantasy XI. Surprise, surprise. That's going to happen a lot. I'm just going to be comparing to Final Fantasy XI or seeing things in here from Final Fantasy XI. Come on, Temple Knight, thank you. Need to remember I've just moved these around.
Your god is down.
I still don't trust Destinian, but he kind of makes me want to level Lancer to get to Dragoon. Not gonna lie. That opened up, but what is in here? Absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. I wondered what was launching that, because I don't remember any of the other the enemies that we fought already doing stuff like this. The zone is targeting me. The air begins to crackle. It's a lot of side routes to nowhere that aren't filled. Normally you'd think, oh, maybe there'd be something down there. You're not very good at dodging. I hope you don't die like I had in one fight. But I ended up winning. A boss fight that I ended up winning with just me and the Black Mage. Or Arcanist or Thaumaturge or whatever. Oh, hi. No idea what you do? YOLO. Akfalai. Oh, okay. That's not targetable. Okay. Yay! That's something for me. Not something for me. Please look good. Please, please, please. Ah, they don't look good. And I can't do my glamour plate stuff. I'm guessing we fall down. Whee! Ow. Okay, we're in the underbelly. That should mean lightning can't strike us from the heavens. A terrible dragon appears before you. Okay. Why is it webbing? Oh, what looks to be webbing. We're gonna get a spider dragon? The Temple Knight dragged them to a horrible place for a Stinian to fight. Okay. Just gonna open the treasure coffer. I obtain a clear prism. Well, I can craft it into a glamour prism. So, okay. Come along, little NPCs, and fight for me. Uh-oh. No more treasure coffers. I want more loot. Give me more loot. Bunch of this to sell. Yeah. Treasure! 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 Uh-oh. My bad. Okay, so we're definitely onto another boss. Earrings of Fending is probably, yeah, melee. kind of like a dragon beast with like a mosquito head. God, you're a weird one.
I will end your struggles! I will end your struggles!
I do not need to be near the tank. I like it how they're inflammable, but then they become flammable. I guess we can't really avoid. Oh, now we can. This feels like a very mobile fight without it being actually mobile. Without there being a lot of area to go to. Yeah, it's such a weird dragon design though. Die, damn you. Okay. Scouting. Oh, Rogan Ninja. I'm going to put these in my armory. And the ring. Because rings and earrings, I don't... Oh, I actually do have quite a few of them. I could probably desynth a bunch of those eventually. Why did they aggro onto me? Oh, that was kind of cute. Just a little bit of a change of the structure and the terrain to add something just a little bit different. Did that crush the enemy? No. A dire soul. Another fending. Don't need it. I need aiming. I need aiming. Cool. Everything's falling apart. Okay. Oh, mover. Oh, believer. Which was a world enemy in Final Fantasy XI. Just roamed around Kuftal. Somehow? Yeah, because Boone was Gustav to it. At least they're slowly emptying by the looks of it. Oh, please save me. So I'm guessing they were hatcheries by the looks of it. Defeat Nidhogg. Okay. Okay. Please go ahead, Mr. Templeton. Wait, I'll only grant us strength. Yeah, go. Thank you.
Your guard is down.
Deafening bellow. Okay, that did a decent jump. Ooh. Okay. Already this fight's rather cool. Stinian, you could have easily got it out of that. You're letting the team down, goddammit. Okay. Okay. That's mean.
Your guard is down.
The Scarlet Price. Oh. There was an art. Thank you, Astinian. Nidhogg's Rancor. That doesn't sound great. Ow. Yeah. Pop that as well. Second one.
Your guard is down.
Oh, I see. Disable price. Might as well be a disable. Yay! Okay, that was pretty badass. So we defeated but didn't defeat. Wait, I got a Gjallarhorn? I'm not a bard? Oh, I am. Oh, it's a machinist thing. What? That doesn't seem right. What do you look like, though? You're also green. Which is awesome. Ooh, shiny. Cool. Oh, there is a treasure coffer. Orthodox long kilt of maiming and Tearfing arms. Ooh, paladins. Oh, what was that on your guard? Oh. Okay, well, let us go. Ramming speed.
Nodo in draho an. Sif in anesh,
No, worm! This ends here!
Awesome. We finally see at least his eyes. Wait, did he take the other eye? He took the other eye. I don't trust this.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering! Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Might want to change your name to the Scarlet Dragoon. We're going for a third one.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Mine?
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king.
This way you're turning it over to the Holy
But
See.
if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
I like how it's fleshing out all the people of Ishgard. Currently, the people of Ishgard.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt. Save on one point.
He had 2 eyes.
If Huldreth took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Oh, Hraesvelgar. Ah. That's Hraesvelgar's eye. Because he's missing one.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Hi FLC, how are you today? I hope you're well. Yeah, just casually holding worm eyes. You know what that means? It means now we need to go and fight God.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgar. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
I want to know where Nidhogg's other eye actually is. Because I think that was Hraesvelgar's, because it was a different colour as well. Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armour anew. Yay! Yay! Also, key. You ought to see what this mount looks like. I'm assuming it's a mount. And then we immediately dismount. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgar remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the Dragon's Maw. You say that, but where are we currently now? We're here. I want to see what's up here. Because I know there's like botany nodes up here. Probably mining as well, knowing this place. Oh, and a vista. Now that I know what these are. Is it a lookout one? It is. The Airy. Vicious aetheric storms rage in Nidhogg's lair, keeping out all those who would dare disturb the great worm in his slumber, be it one of years or centuries. I discover a new location. Yeah! I need to go over here. And here, and here, and here, and here. Everywhere! I'm so happy to fly. Seriously, it's the one thing I want in every zone. They're kind of like dragon manticores. That is a huge structure, by the way. Can you fly down? I have to see. This is as low as you can go. Fair enough. Look how she's still stood up here. Have you come to your senses yet? 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You've slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learned the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, Warrior of Light. Da-da! Just summon my cloud. The wrong horn. Just wanting to land and be like, what do you want now? Yo, dude, we have this of yours.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
What? I just noticed there's an ad. I was meaning to snooze it, but I was too busy reading. I'm just going to quickly go AFK because I need to wipe my eye. I scratched, not my eye, but like the bottom side of my eyelid, and it's stinging like mad. So I'm just going to go and soothe it. I'll be right back. Yes, that is true. FLC tried stealing my eye. Funnily enough, it's my left eye. Same one that they're throwing backwards and forwards. So now we need to know how he got his other eye back. Nidhogg, that is. Since Haldrath had both of them.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldrath had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Kom an I fåren King Lunachers mån in. Nå skal han straff an Urstjas anan.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This worm som anskin inkin in Ela. Ehmon ratan in E. Esklos niseg a. Liz esk an gaan.
Felga has a point. He was trying to save his own kin.
Koluman Tolos Ineskla. Kas ehi hiso Sekmon ina an Srei snowfall in sith I an.
Always makes me laugh. Such an awesome cutscene, fade to black, and then this pops up every single time. Hey, Estinian, what have you got for me? Ooh, an aiming one. You probably look terrible. Oh, you actually don't look too bad. Shame about the colour. In fact, try on display gear. Though it does more match the musketeer look, can I enable die preview? Oh, it still only changes the pauldrons on it. If I had this green, I'd have to change my pants colour. Which honestly doesn't look too bad if I can even dye it that colour. Moss green, I think, fits best. Maybe even olive green. Well, I could go for darker. Definitely not. Moss green or marsh green? that. Hi Puncher, how are you today? I hope you're well. Do I like toffees? Depends what you mean by toffees. If you mean the sweets, yes, I like toffees. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Hrisvelga wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other?
Right? That's what I want to know.
Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard?
I'm guessing the Holy See has it.
Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return.
What?
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hrisvelga was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Estinian's slowly growing on me because
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
It's an actual good idea. Let her come. Also, Estinian's floating.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Yeah, Estinian's slowly changing and realizing he himself is not so different from the dragons he's killing. Who's going to take out the
A
eye?
small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Oh, you assholes. Knew it.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Hey, that's me! Actually, no, I'm the Warrior of Light. The Bringer of Light's idling? It's like the shrug. I love that he's just with that simple look. It's like, okay, I trust what's going on.
There!
Comrades, sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more!
Wait, what? Huh?
Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it! Peace?
He was really looking forward to a fight.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
No. No.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern.
Thank you, Hoshfont.
If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Oh man, I wanted to cleave. I just sharpened my sword. It was so ready. And look, the bad guys are right there. Oh man. That was rather too close for comfort. But 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamours with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Yeah. What do the others look like? Ooh, fancy. Honestly, I'd prefer this one. Get all fancy with a different colour. The other two are just kind of boring in the middle. But I have to take the aiming one. Orthodox Mayhem. What? Complete the main scenario quest. Unrest in Ishgard. Ooh, Nidhogg Slayer. I have to change my title to this because it was a title also in Final Fantasy XI. Just one, just like the old times. I want to cleave more, man. Right. Oh, don't like why? Because it's in here. I'm gonna have to change. Whoa. Lime green, turquoise green. Oh. Can I craft it? Die. You can only get hunter green or marble green. Aww. What do they look like? Oh, I didn't want that one. It's this one. Die. Hunter green. It's not too bad. Ochu, Adamantoise, Nofica, Deepwood. Marble green is not really green. I just need green pigment. And then whichever crystals I prefer using. Probably the goldsmithing. Because it's fire. Because I mean, you've got to have the right look, right? And again, what do they look like without? Oh god, no. No. Also, I kind of want my old boots, I think. Let's talk to Haurchefant anyway. Oh, these are all the melee, like usual. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Halone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Zera? Oh, you know, this, that, killed Nidhogg, found out a bunch of other things. Beg pardon, you travelled to the Churning Mists together, along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Aymeric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Aymeric to Fort Tomps Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Zera and I shall await you there. But first, I need to find out. Green pigment. Okay, a bunch more. You even pick that up. Wait, which greens do I have again? Hunter and marble. Yeah, I can craft deep wood green. I should be able to. These are all. Where do I get them from though? Would I have a lot more of these unlocked or something? Because they definitely meet the requirements for, according to the wiki. I'm fairly sure I have the craftsmanship. Hang on. It's not culinarian. My craftsmanship is definitely high enough. So why in the world do I not have this? It won't be here. Guys. Why? What? Why do these not appear when I search for dye? Okay, which one did I say looked more appropriate? Can't do marsh green. Deep wood? Oh, I'm not even wearing everything, right. Update. This is important. The deep wood's not too bad. I do want to change the feet back. Celeste is... no, definitely not. Oak tree green? Kind of too bright. Marble green we've understood is not green. And then hunter green was, I think... yeah, I'd rather go for the deep wood green. So... get it from Central Shroud or East Shroud. Fair enough. Let us quickly go back to Gridania. Oh yeah, I probably would buy them, but I can make them, and it's not going to take too long. Central Shroud just north of exit to South Shroud. Okay. So down here. I know it's a waste of time probably just to teleport this distance. But I don't care. Plus it won't take me long at all to get a bunch of this stuff. Let's just get a few more. May as well. Green pigment. Then I'm also going, because apparently I don't think I've collected these at all. I collected wind shards because they're on the log. Let's collect a wind crystal. In fact, let's just collect all the wind crystals. And then let's go to this one. Yeah, I got 150. Nice. And then let's teleport back to Foundation because it's quick and cheap, and I need to go there anyway. To the Forgotten Knight, which was the brawny knight that made the place in the cutscene, and then they forgot about him. They don't know his name. Glamour. Edit glamour plates. I'm going to edit number 1. No. Keep the hat. The body. How do you select? How can you remove it? There we go. Not what I wanted. There we go. Legs I can also remove. I want to keep the feet because I like these boots. Yeah, save it. And then actually switch to, well, Culinarian's my highest, so why not? Deepwood green, synthesize. There's no high quality version. All I need is one. But I'm going to make another. Switch back to Machinist. Wait. Do I want to dye those ones instead? Yeah, I think I do. Save. Yes. And then glamour plate. Live. Okay. Save. But do I also want to dye this? Do I want it black or green? I think I might leave it. Might leave it green for now. Just so it matches this thing, which I can't dye. Yeah, let's leave it like that. So I've gone from blue to green. Doesn't look too bad. But again, it's just the hat that makes it. Also, Midgard Summer. Are you fine there? Clipping through everything? With only 1 foot on my shoulder? Oh well. Okay. Midgard Summer is very cute though, just perched on my shoulder. We are going to House Fortomp, or Fortomp Manor. Wait, what? Did I? Thought I saw a blue, the cross quest. This. Oh, taking the fort. Yeah, I can't do that. That's my job quest. Yes, let me in.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Quick explanation. We don't have to voice act.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
but a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead, and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
He actually has a good point. God, I hate politics.
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh,
Senior
great.
clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
He is.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Make your preparations. Hey, Stephanivian, we need guns. Lots of guns. But yeah, it's like, if the Archbishop himself openly stated that he was working with the Asians and doing all this other crap, why wouldn't he just have a bastard son? Like, come on. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. God, they look terrible. Taking the money, which I really need to sell soon. Hey Alphino, what have you got to tell me? Oh wait, I literally just dyed the ones that I have. Oh, it's fine though. Yeah, I'm not wearing those. For the looks, I mean. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavour? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Four Toms and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Zemail or Durandare, maybe? I forget what the other one was. Oh, Highlanart. Oh, Highlanart would be good. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumoured to reside in the Broom. Ooh. 'Twas these disgruntled guardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Aymerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Zera reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. I do love her armour. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. Yep. How very wise. Zera, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Oh, she's probably drinking with them. Just turn up and find a shit-faced Tataru. Okay. Aether current for where? We recently held a ceremony to honour the passing of Sir Chlodbaint, third son of House Hylanart. But I was surprised to see none of the Rose Knights from Camp Cloudtop in attendance. Not that they should abandon the camp, mind you, but at the very least I expected to see Rontremont or perhaps Lady Lenayette in attendance. I'm sure she has her reasons for not attending, but Rontremont is a dear friend of mine, and I know how he cared for Sir Chlodbaint. They worked quite closely together for many years, down to the very end. Which is why I want you to present this to him, the battle standard raised during the ceremony. I am certain he would have attended if he could, and at the very least I should think he would appreciate a memento from the ceremony. Okay. There are no more. Okay. Oh, no, that's that's a job quest. Wait, where am I going? I need to go to Foundation. I need to go to the pub. I always click on Midgard Sommer. The Forgotten Night. There she is. Zera, Alphino. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibrillant and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. What about you two? What came of your journey? So they did the Shaun of the Dead. They went to the Winchester to hold out, essentially. Till this whole thing's blown over. You're not serious. What was Sir Aymeric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumours of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. You say that, but I just quickly want to go here, repair gear. You know, just in case. I mean, I don't need to at these percentages. But the main thing I want to do is not purchase weapons, really. Well, what level? 115, fair enough. I want to sell 33 Algan silver pieces. Thank you for the 16.5 grand. Oh, they have a lower bar. Are you doing okay? They're all dead and it was me who killed them. Aww. Poor guy. Anyway. I'm assuming he didn't actually kill whoever he's talking about. Hopefully, maybe he just screwed up and got his friends killed. That's why he's drinking. Hey, what's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. What? Broom rat. Are you throwing snowballs at me? Can I just, this is Sparta them off the wall? This is Sparta! I don't know a god's damn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Violence it is. Just like, Estinian! I'm like, what? I'll tell you everything. Just the guy with the blood red dragoon armor. Also, I think the thing that helped me kind of come to the side of Estinian being actually okay, because I wasn't very trustworthy of him. Yeah, he's talking about some ants. Is the fact that he just straight up gave me Hraesvelga's eye. Just straight up. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Okay. Wait. Oh. No. Get back up there now? Oh, here. It's because I didn't walk down, I jumped down. I couldn't remember where to go. Did I walk past you? No, you are upstairs. Wait. No. You're downstairs. Where? Wow. I walked past you both. Wow. Again, clicking Midgard Summer. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Aiming. This is probably good. Oh no, I already know it's going to look awful. I already checked. Ugh. Put the back on. It's not actually too bad. I wonder what the others look like. Apart from the colour. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibralon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Do, do, do. Well, there is an ad coming up, so before I talk to him, I'll probably run that manually, unless it gets to the timer already, which probably will. So yeah, I'll just run this ad manually. Probably going to take the 20 seconds out. There we go. I'm gonna have a stand up and a stretch and a yawn. Just be a second, I managed to smudge my glasses, which is the most awful thing. It's like a smudge on reality. Can see again. Yay. Okay, let's carry on. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Zera. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? You know, I could just go and gather the herbs for you. I am a botanist. Just call me Mark Watney. Which is a great movie. With a stacked cast. Right, see clouds? Where's the crozier? Oh, the jewel crozier. Oh, there, Spice of Life. That makes sense. That's the marketplace. I just didn't put two and two together. Bam, bam. Ba-da-down. Hulking Hunter. So, you're Gibralon's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always, right? Right. Any road, I hope that he appreciates how much troubles I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Why? Okay. We've got night. And back down we go. Sniff, sniff. Well, you going to hand them over or not? Hand what over? This nameless flora has a pleasant enough scent to suggest it is most likely not poisonous. Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people and who knows what stories they'll share. Yeah, none of them were aiming. Drinking the pain away. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hieritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Thank you for pointing me in the right direction. I hate it that you keep making me go back and forth between zones that are right next to each other. But I understand for story reasons. At least it's free. There, noble indiscretions. Heritha. Yes, I am Heritha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? Wine, tell me everything you know. I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you. Tall, slender, long of ear. Ah, but those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas naught more than infatuation. What she felt. But she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. What a dick. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a hire made it so much, well, I didn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Wait. Not talking about Americ, are they? Oh. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Da, 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 da. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succour to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Okay. Do. Wait, he's in the broom. So he's downstairs. Whee! Ow. Everything's fine. Don't mind me. Oh, my broken legs. Halone's blessings be upon you, miss. A gift? For me? This scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child, yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. Ah, that little girl, bless her heart. She couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had to start fending for herself, so it's definitely not Americ. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. The only other thing that I can think of is it's not Ice Heart that they're talking about, is it? But he just mentioned raven black hair. Unless her gaining the power of Shiva turned her hair white. She was a remarkable woman, Zera. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. That other mongrel is this person. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Zera, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. No? Wait. Speak with the broom starveling. What? Not hidden around the corner, are you? Are you probably up? Room style. Yeah, I remember. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick, plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely? Hey, wait a minute. Violence. I also have violence. Don't walk away. Be very persuasive after a few broken fingers. Slight torture. Speaking of torture, I started watching Goblin Slayer Season 2, and it's just as good as Season 1. The second episode was aired yesterday, I think. And it's opened up quite a bit just from that. I can't wait for the next episode. Have you made any progress, Zera? So our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Hyuran maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Zera. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. Hey, if they touch a hair on Tataru's head, I will burn down Ishgard. They will wish the dragons were back. They would beg for Nidhogg to be their enemy. You do not mess with Tataru. No siree. Never. You cast your gaze over the streets below but see no sign of Tataru. Oh, it probably wants me to do this in an order. And as usual, I just jumped overboard. Oh. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. Ah! I'm sorry, forget I said anything. Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Gasp! Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Zera after them. Murder it is. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
To back up. Motherfucker.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off. Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time. Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Who?
Hilda!
Oh, hello. Your outfit is amazing.
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Whatever you want. I was muted. Her outfit is amazing. But does she have a whip as well as a gun? Is the question. Because kinky. I wonder if she's supposed to be like a witcher. I wonder if that's a nod to the Witcher. Or the fact that it's just a dragon emblem. But no, she looks cool. Anyway, let's talk to her. We just had her voice acted. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, eh? It's okay, Tataru. I will save you every single time. Once I'd be like, I'd love to be like, hey Tataru, defend yourself. Here's a rifle. Oh, okay. It's a good job I'm level 59 then. Let's commence the duty. There's a swarm incoming. It's like, hey everyone, get lost. Come on, please be more voice acting.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
So you think.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hell's...
It's fine, he'll have 1 health left.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens, I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats, certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
He has the same toys as me. Let's go and murder. Violence, you say? Hi.
Right there!
I still think the sound effects might be slightly too loud. Oh, you need to die. Will you stop putting crap on the floor, please? I said stop.
Bear witness!
Oh, Harshafont's here.
Halone, guide
When
my
did he
sword!
show up? I'm just gonna focus fire. He's gonna get healed a little bit.
Filthy rats!
This time that. You know what? You are a problem. Oh wait, does Alpha know got carbuncle now? Never noticed it before anyway. I wondered where the I thought it was the enemy's carbuncle.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
What was that?
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
He's like, yeah.
Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Yeah, he just backflipped over the rooftop and now he's fighting in the tops of trees. He's not fighting anyone at the moment, but he's still there. He's got to practice. Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Kinda. But also at the same time, you better not let me get attached and die like all the other strong women that are out there in this game. Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it, not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They, none of them, are well-breds. What? Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing. Which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the Blue Bloods to account. Some have done right by us. I'll allow. Like them in House Highlandart. Yeah. Of course, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'm a machinist. But enough talk, your friends are still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Are we gonna do a prison break? We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? Probably the 12. You Temple Knights, of course, reckoned it was your beloved Sir Amaric's doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. Yeah, the Heavensward. That way they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathisers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward's scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? Natural 20 is the plan. We must divert the attention of the High Houses away from the city, and to do that we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Bloodborne Knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics for example, then they will be unable to join in the defence of the vault. Huh? Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the High Houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives: rescue Sir Aymeric and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Estinian and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Horchefont and Master Alfino. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realise what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Aymeric and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what must needs be done. To the vault. Just go to the last vigil and then run. Run. Bang. Go fuck 'em up! The others are in position, Mistress Zera. I will send word once you and your party have entered. The vault, now accessible. Which means we have to wait, probably. Unless it's a dungeon. I can enter with NPCs. Yay! So we just... okay. We just enter with a random person. Well, not a random person, a random NPC. The vault. There better be loot. This place is rather huge. Just it's like all the people in the store and then this dude. Random guy. Who is actually our... No, he's not our tank. He's Lancer, Dragoon, whatever.
Come!
Yeah. Random guy wearing a red shirt, red armor. That being said, Estinian was technically in red before. Seriously, you have me running all the way around? I can't just like jump over here? Like, I could clearly clear it. Just ignore everything. Oh, this way. That's a closed door. Come on, Harsh Font. Thank you. Show them a little auto crossbow. It's amazing.
Away with you!
Oh, I could stop doing the AoEs now. We just switch to Gauss rounds. Rude. I guess it's a warm welcome.
Have at thee!
Oh, now I can walk through. Man, it's called the vault, but I saw no coffers. What kind of operation are you running here? I demand loot, god damn it.
Focus. Release!
To Adelphel Brightblade. Okay, Harshafont, stop dragging them away from me while I need to be in kind of close range. Yeah, it's far from over. Oh, okay. Holiest of holy. Well, you're kind of full of yourself, aren't you? What? Oh, they're mines.
Away with you!
Nope. Nope. I'm in a poor position. Ow. Little help here, my dudes. Off you know. Would have been great to heal me like immediately. But how? Because we're built different, son. Just as Sir Sherrybert said, withdraw to the inner sanctum. How did he transform into that monstrosity? I fear we have little time to ruminate. Come, my friends. But loot, what do we get? Solarettes, which aren't for me, and ooh, that's one for me, I think. Yep. Yep. Hell yeah. Walt Fryer. What's for dinner? Oh, wrong fryer. It's fry not fry Rather, fryer with an I and an A instead of a Y and an E. Is there going to be something in this brood? Yeah. Cream yellow dye. No thank you. Can you take it back? Can't go through the big gate, so we'll go through the side door. To the lift. Priest's earrings, so I'm guessing mind. Yeah, mind. Face of the hero. It would turn the vault itself against us. Ooh. I hope it's not a case of we have to kill them together, but it doesn't look like it. As I need to sit up. Oh, that's pretty. I love the water effect. Waterfalls and fountains are generally kind of difficult to get to look right in games. They never look proper. Oh, that is a lot of red. That looks cool. Don't mind me, I'm just taking in the view. Okay, I suppose I'll come and help.
Away with you!
Also, I said I'm probably not going to play Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. I think I might. I just want to progress more because it's holding back my other things in game far too much. Speaking of which, I also worked on more crafting. So I got Carpenter to 58 last night, and then I've got materials to work on goldsmithing to level that up. Even more. I want to get them all to 60. Oh, I used my crit. Hey,
I'll cut you to pieces!
Hey, Sir Grino again. I was trying to remember what focus target was. I barely use it, but it's always nice to... Your highest non-combat.
I will not yield to you!
I'm the complete opposite.
I have the power!
No, slow down there, Grey Skull.
Down with you!
Away with you!
Oh, that's probably not a good sign. Yeah, that's a lot of level 90s. I want to do that, but with crafting jobs instead. I want to be an Omnicrafter gatherer, which I know will take a very long time. Mostly because I need to progress with everything, with my machinist and then story to be able to get that. I kinda want to level Ninja.
Down with you!
Ooh. Ninja will always be funny to me because of Final Fantasy XI. Which I don't know if you played 11, but, well, time is on our side. We will meet again. Yeah, sure. Hey, am I level 60? Yay, I'm level 60. Basically, Ninja was designed in Final Fantasy XI by the devs to be a DPS and debuffer. Players turned it into a tank. But to be fair, they had good reason to turn it into a tank. Because the devs gave it a form of damage mitigation that turned it essentially into an evasion tank. And players just dove right on that. It also became the sub-job of choice for most melee DPS. Because it also broke the damage with dual wielding, which is what it got as its special trait. But yeah, for melee, I want to try Ninja and I want to try Samurai. But I'm fairly sure I need to get to Stormblood for Samurai if I'm thinking right. It really wants me to be a healer. With cream yellow dye. This sounds terrible. Oh, they're actually in sync a bit more with their AoE. Oh, I may unlock Samurai then. It just needs level 50.
Focus. Release!
I'm guessing this'll be a dungeon to fight them all, and then it'll be like a mini raid thing for, or just a trial. Sorry, that's it. That's the term that they use for like everything else. Oh, okay. You have to. Well, I own all of them. I think I even own Endwalker as well because I just bought the collection, and Shadowbringers as well, obviously. I'm gonna have a quick drink while this ad plays. The funny thing is with my crafting jobs, I hardly ever use food. But I wanted culinarian. I think the reason that I'm not using food so far is it doesn't feel like that big of an upgrade right now, even though I'm technically item level 279. I can't like craft these because I don't have the stuff for them, the access to the stuff, so I'd probably have to go through these. What do we have? Maximum 60 craftsmanship. Actually, that is about right. So what would I want? Skill speed, vitality, determination, direct hit rate, and crit hit. I would love to go for this, to be honest. Marron glass or glacé. I'm fairly sure there's a rarefied version, which is what I used for script. Yeah, I think I may end up trying this. I don't think I've fished these up. Nope. Gathering method? Hey, sea clouds. I should be able to find that. Porcini. Churning mists. Fermented butter. Is a crafting recipe. Not a gathering. Oh, yak milk. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I may want to try and make some of them just because. It's also an item level higher than my gear right now. Anyway, back to defeating this. Ooh, loot. Exorcist, that's probably a spell casting. Yeah, intelligence. I like how he charged in, but they still aggroed onto me first.
Have at thee!
Focus. Release!
Hopefully, if it's how I think it's going to be, a dungeon into a trial. Because the way that it's looking with the Heavensward, it makes me think they're going to be like Knights of the Round. Which means they're probably a summon for the big guy. Because they're not going to have the Archbishop just be a character that's not going to attack. Or fight me. But he's an old man, so he's probably going to have to get power from somewhere else. Probably from the Ascians. Oh, hello. Come closer. And then do this. Okay. It's one hell of a light shirt. Also very rude. There was one sole person in here and they made it so there was more. How tall is this building? Jesus. Yeah, there he goes. Sir Haribo. Sir Haribo.
Filthy rats! Be done with you!
No. Oh, we're tethered. We need to move apart from each other. I see, I see, I see. Are they just going to cover the map? They're just going to just wander through? Do they try and push you off or something? I don't want to get hit by one of them, just to see what happens, because they just do across the map, the arena.
Be done with you!
Where did he go? Oh, hello.
And now the final curtain!
Oh. Are they actually moving? No, they're not. You know what? Holy Flame? Meet Machinist Fire.
This shall be a mercy. You disgusting witness!
I'm guessing that's timed, so the more that's left, the more damage it deals to everybody.
Sickness must be purged! Be done with you!
Oh, alright.
Sickness must be purged!
That's a lot of damage that we're getting.
I have my pride.
And? What's that supposed to mean, Alphino? I have my pride.
Sickness must be purged! Be done with you!
Bear witness!
Alphino, stop running towards me. Jesus. What? No. No! Yay! Yatta! That was a lot of XP. Coffer. I mean, he's right here. Can't I just pull out my gun, put it to temple, and fire? Toll of the Bells Orchestrion roll. Ooh. What do you look like? Oh, you look terrible. You're better than what I have. but I don't think I can apply glamour in here. No. And it's all about keeping up appearances.
Our power! How can this be?
Oh, I'm not on autoplay.
Fall back!
Okay. Is that the airship that Sid was helping them with? Oh, you son of a bitch. You're going to escape, aren't you?
Father, please! For a mercy, we were not too late. Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Ah, you speak like a noble, that's for sure. Oh, please don't hit Harshaphon.
Look out!
No. No, 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 no. Oh, you son of a bitch game. Oh, you're gonna die.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Harshaphon!
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Wait, this is a place that I can do glamours, right? Yes. Awesome. No. Place you in armory chest. Update gear. Glamour. Apply. Oh, I need to put it in there. Damn it. I need to go home. Fine, let's update that. I know not what to say. The others, they're gathered at Fort Tom's Manor. Yeah, I kind of figured they'd be there. I have to take a detour though. I have to have the right gear on. I might change back to my old gear though. My old look. I am kind of missing that. Yeah. My old look. I did like the blue. Plus, we're going to be in mourning. It's blue. Well, technically it should be black, but we're all feeling blue and down, depressed.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
I would just 180 and leave the room immediately.
Son.
Bring up the gun. Let's go. We've got an archbishop to murder. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Haurchefant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. I hate the fact that they kill characters that I love. Every single time, but the writing is so good. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Night. Let us go and speak with Sir Aymeric, Zera. I worry for his well-being. Midgard summit. Oh, that is something I just noticed at least. I can't do my job quest right now because the area that it's in hasn't really opened up, but this is level 57, whereas the job quest is 58 that I'm on. So hopefully this will unlock the area that I need to go to.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
We're getting another crystal. Nope, just a flashback.
The Founding. The Scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
I'm sorry, but you're doing it as two absolutes. Should all the sons be held accountable? No. Could you go to the enemy and say, look, what would you want as reparation? And then allow us to negotiate. But hopefully it won't involve murdering everybody. And then if you can't come to an agreement, then it's war. But don't just sit there and carry on as everything is the same, because it caters to you and no one else. That's my tangent for today.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country.
Or a lie.
And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well.
Because they were in a position of power. That's why they came to bear it. Jesus. They're throwing the lives of other people away, not their own.
Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire.
Bullshit.
If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I want to say he's talking about Urianger.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Ser Zephyrin struck down Lord Haurchefant was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Yes, because they're full of themselves.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
I had gammon today with cauliflower cheese, jacket potato or baked potato, and then just some mixed veg, if you must know, Puncher. Mistress Brit, Master Alphino, I, Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. Yeah. Number 2. Life for death. I will have Sir Zephyrin's heart for what he did to Haurchefant. Yes. Yes, of course. You two were close, I know. Much has changed since our Order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Zera and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as the guiding light for the masses, a force of stability to counterbalance the high house's ceaseless manoeuvring. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Aymeric. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. I'm also wondering about Estinian, because he lost a horn. He's been acting ever so much like a dragon. Like, as I said before, with absolutes. He's been acting like that. I'm wondering if he's going to eventually lose the helm and it's going to break, and then he will no longer be like that sort of far wing, essentially, which is great for a dragon term. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Zera, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Zera, I believe we have much to discuss. Bing, bing, bing. You say you want a revolution. The Sins of Antiquity complete. What do we get? Of the Silver Fuller. Okay. Hey, Lucia. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lynette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was. not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu, and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Highlandart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. Said! I think we both know the perfect candidate. Zera, let us pray a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see, then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. I feel like Gimli in Lord of the Rings. 0 chance of success, high chance of death. When do we start? Kinda want to watch all those movies again. Extended editions, of course. He's like, oh no, not you two again. The dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? Oh, I can't wait to see his reaction to this one. You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Aziz La? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power in his face that's key to his plans. From what he told Zera, the Ascians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. I love the supporting cast that they put together for this entire storyline. They're always so supportive of each other. It's like, oh, we're going to hell? Sure, get in. Yeah. Probably zoom in a little bit. Into the fire. Is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray, go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. Isn't it like not very far away? Oh no, it's the other side. Yeah. And then with like going into Stormblood because of all the like Asian influence from what I've seen with trailers. Like, oh, we're going to hell? I packed bento. Who wants sushi? The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we're ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Ah. Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are promising leads. Come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Engage. Hi, Wedge. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Zara. Shall we get going? Hell yeah! It means I get to travel for free!
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
Wait, we're not even landing by Camp Cloudtop? We're just going to some random location there?
Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Zara. The Vano could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Where are we? Oh, we're up here. Okay. Interesting. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Land of the Moogles and some burbs. Yes. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. In Final Fantasy XI's case, it was Yaguda, Birdmen, and they had ninjas that blew up based on health damage, so they could one-shot a party, or an alliance even. Oh. Wait. Oh. I always like doing motion at the end. I think it still counts. Yep. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Be like, it's right there! It'd be funny if you could see it from here. Oh god, it's a duty? Sure, I've got enough time. I hope. Ding, ding. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? I would love to find like an aetherite crystal here. Over there. Imperial troops? Oh no. Ishgardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. Wait, what? The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Zera. Protect the Vanu. Oh, hell yeah. We got the power of a book and a gun. Strictly speaking, this is very American of us. We have a gun and a Bible. Because he is a healer. Oh, fine, I'll kill you.
Taliak, protect me!
What are you doing? You're disgraced. Ooh, that's a big old gunship. Well, this is another healer. You need to die. Oh, the Vanu's still fine on health. Okay, we're done? We're done. Netherlings save Lonu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonu Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloudsea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. He's adorable. Burb! Lonu Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviours, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. Please. Oh god, Wimura. God damn you. Or is it Wimura Camper? These were god awful in Final Fantasy XI. I don't want to do the fate. Oh, and there's the Wimura Camper. They were also god awful, but they were a necessity for blue mages. Because they had Cannonball, I think, as a special attack, which was damage based on your defense. And blue mages could get a stupid amount of defense, which meant nothing to anyone else. But the fact is that they could also use Cannonball with sneak attack, even though it was a spell. Now I'm fairly sure there's more Aether Currents around somewhere. I remember when I looked at the map on the wiki, there was Aether Currents all around this upper platform. But it might be a bit further. Oh. Probably get the summoning stone as well, even though I'm not likely to use Chocobo. Cannonball. Okay. It's just to record it. Aetherite? Aetherite. Great. I think I've also walked past the quest. Maybe. Oh, I left Alphino. You know what? I need to go and get ready for work soon, so I think this is a good spot. I am, however, I know it says I've entered the sanctuary, but I always like going back to Gridania, but now I can teleport out here very easily. Or I can probably take the airship. But I'm probably going to go and get ready for work, and I'm definitely going to play more of this. Tomorrow. I will try and have fun, but I doubt it. I always doubt it. Although Saturdays aren't usually that bad, except for last week when we had no chips delivered for 4 days, and then half of our delivery was them on Saturday. It was not fun. But yes, I'm definitely going to be playing more of this tomorrow. Forget what I said about splitting things up. I just want to progress so I can actually do more crafting and stuff and gathering. So yeah, I will find someone to raid. Oh, you know what, let's just raid Alana. She's currently playing Words on stream. Oh, she's having game... Okay. A game vote. And very pink hair. Yeah, let's go and throw Ilana some love. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow for more of this. Because I'm loving the storyline. Except for the fact that they kill off my favourites. Anyway, have a great rest of the day. Bye.